Já už nemusím nikomu nic dokazovat. Mně už si stačí jenom dívat.
Jediná sázkovka, u které můžeš sledovat všechny zápasy NHL, Oktagonu a Tip Sport Extraligy. A k tomu samozřejmě také český a světový fotbal, tenis, basketbal, e-sporty, další MMA a spoustu jiných sportů. Tip Sport, největší nabídka sportovních přenosů.
Enormná sila, majstrovské umenie a nadľudský prach bolesti. Oktagon vám prináša Šport.sk.
Na svet a tento program sa nepozeráme čierno-bielo. Sme Refresher, hlas modernej generácie.
Dopřej si vrcholy s kvalitní podporou produktů pro aktivní život. Produkty Fit for You najdeš v každé drogerii Teta v celé České republice. Fit for You.
Good evening to all fans of Oktagon. Tournament Oktagon 41 in Liberec just ended. We have so many great KOs, we have so many surprising results, and one of the fastest tournaments in history of our organization. With me on the press conference after tournament is Nermin Hadjaparšić, Hafeni Nafuka, Melvin Mané, Jamie Cordero, and Mateusz Strelčík. Dear journalists, it's time for your questions. Thank you.
Pavel Bartoš, šlisíme se, Shorties. Já bych začal Matoušem Strelčíkem. Jak dlouho mu vlastně trvalo, než kejvnul na tu nabídku na Montaňáka na poslední chvíli, když přišla?
English, please.
So my first question is to Mateusz Strelčík. How long did it take you to say yes to fight with Montaňák?
Ani chvíli praktycznie.
That was not even a moment.
Matouš má teď výhry napříč 3 váhovkama. Jaký je teď plán? Jakou váhu by chtěl dominovat?
Mateusz, you have now won in 3 weight categories. Which weight category would you like to focus on right now?
Teraz heavyweight.
A ještě poslední na Mateuše. Ty jsi vlastně v poslední době mnohokrát pomohl organizacím, bral si zápasy na poslední chvíli. Máš ty nějaký přání, který by si chtěl splnit nějakého soupeře v hlavě?
Last question to you. You've helped many organizations in the last few months. Do you have any wish for a very exact opponent?
Nie, aktualnie nie. Dziękuję za to, że mogłem tu być dzisiaj i to wszystko.
Actually not. I am really thankful that I was with you tonight, and that's all.
Abych pokračoval s Jamiem Corderem. Samozřejmě ukončení vždycky na rozhodčím, ale jak hodnotí to ukončení? Že tam těch ran vlastně padlo hodně, tak jak vnímá to ukončení?
Next question to Jamie Cordero. How do you see the finish? How would you evaluate it?
Yeah, I could see that he was kind of dropping his hands after he threw the hook, and yeah. So I saw that I could land a few hands. Yeah, and then I watched it and I saw that many strikes on the floor landed also, maybe almost a little bit, a few too much, but yeah, I hope Rashka is gonna get soon well. So yeah.
Až budu pokračovat, ty jsi vlastně doposud zápasil v welteru, dneska premiéra ve střední váze. Jak je teď plán? Welter nebo střední váha?
I will continue with another question. You've fought in the welterweight category, and this was your premiere in the middleweight category. What are your plans for the future? Which category will you follow up on?
To be honest, I felt good in middleweight, but for me it kind of depends on which opponent they give me next, because I'm a pretty light middleweight, I guess, and for me if I could choose, I would probably pick catch weight 80 kilos, 82 kilos. That would be my perfect weight, I guess. But I'm pretty much open to both weight classes. So depending on whoever they give me, which fighter seems more attractive, or which fight seems more attractive to me, that's probably the one that we're going to choose in future.
Já přijdu na Melvina. Melvine, to by se ten soupeř měnil na poslední chvíli. Jak frustrující to bylo? Ondra říkal, že se hledali soupeři náročně, tak jenom nás proveď vlastně, co se dělo.
Ale tak já už jsem to řešil třeba půl roku, nějaký zápas, nějakého soupeře a pořád se to měnilo, tak už jsem to na poslední chvíli jako nechal prostě plynout, nechal jsem bejt, udělal jsem váhu a šel jsem do toho.
Jak frustrující bylo, ten soupeř vlastně nechtěl padnout, ty se tam musel zasypávat hrozně dlouho, viděli jsme fotku s nateklým bokem, tak to, co ti běželo hlavou, když se tam sypal a nic?
Říkal jsem si, už kurva padni, ale nechtěl, no, ale nakonec to povedlo, takže super.
Jaký jsou plány do budoucna?
Ale soustředit se na MMA úplně, tak pořád jako jsem na začátku svojí MMA cesty, takže teďka hodně pilovat zem, i ten postoj, prostě všechno dát dohromady pořádně.
Jasně, super, díky. Můžu to překládat? Ne. Tak ještě přejdu na Hajdarpašiče. Jak vlastně viděl ten zápas, jak viděl výsledek zápasu, protože to skončilo remízou, tak nějak se o tom hodně diskutuje.
Next question to Hajdarpašič. How do you see the end of the match? Because it ended with a draw. What's your opinion on it?
I think it was fair decision.
OK. A ještě poslední mám na náfuku, 19 let, 2 roky kariéra, 4-0. Jestli by se mohl vlastně vůbec fanouškům představit, co má za sebou, jaký má teď plány do budoucna.
Last question to Nafuka. So you're only 19, you've had 4 wins. And what are your plans for the future? Could you introduce yourself to the MMA fans?
I do this in German. This is better for me, but I learn English extra for you guys, okay? Where's my translator? Oh, okay.
Auf Deutsch. Ist okay auf Deutsch.
Auf Deutsch, okay. Meine Pläne sind auf jeden Fall erstmal Champion werden und dann mal gucken, wie es noch weitergeht. Aber ich möchte auf jeden Fall erstmal den Gürtel bekommen. Sei es egal, wo, entweder Oktagon oder UFC, mir ist egal. Hauptsache, ich bin Champion.
My plans for the future is, of course, becoming a champion. So I want to see a belt. I don't care if it's fighting for UFC or for Oktagon. I want to become champion.
Okay, máme ještě nějaké otázky tady na... I'm sorry, does we have any other questions for the first part of a press conference, please?
Dobrý večer, Marek Hruška, FightLife.cz. Já bych se ještě zeptal Hafenio Nafuky. V tom prvním kole vypadalo to, že si tam jde pro Kimuru, tak co tam vlastně chybělo tomu, aby to nakonec bylo dotažený?
Next question for Nafuka. In the first round, it looked like you were going to land a Kimura. Why did you decide not to do it?
Warum ich nicht zum Kimura, also warum ich den nicht geschafft habe, ich weiß auch nicht, das war halt einfach schwitzig, waren halt einfach beide nass. Aber es war kein Problem, weil ich bin ja zum Armbar geswitcht, aber genau, wo ich den Armbar ansetzen wollte, ist dann schon die Runde vorbei gewesen. Leider.
Honestly, I'm not really sure. We were all sweaty in that moment, and when I decided to finally oct upon my Kimura, the round was over.
Děkuji.
Dobrý večer, Tomáš Honzejk, Liberecký deník. Já bych měl otázku asi tak nějak na všechny borce. Celkově, jak jste byli spokojení tady s městem, s Libercem, s atmosférou v aréně? Jak se vám tady líbilo? Si můžeme klidně zleva to vzít.
Now a question for everyone. How did you like Liberec and how did you find the atmosphere today?
I love it. I will like to come back or fight again in this city. Thank you very much for everybody.
Also ich fand es auf jeden Fall richtig geil. Die Atmosphäre war sehr geil, die Leute waren korrekt. Ja, es war einfach krank. Also ich fand es richtig geil. It was nice for me. I like the city, and they have good food here. Nice restaurants.
Yeah, it was a great show. that was my second show in Czechia that I watched. That was in Prague, and yeah, you guys are crazy over here, so yeah, we love it.
Jak říkali ostatní, myslím, že dnesní večer byl povedený, byly tam super zápasy, takže díky Liberci jedině. Super.
Bardzo lubię wracać do Czech, walczyć tutaj dla Oktagonu tak naprawdę, więc same plusy tutaj. Uwielbiam dla publiczności w ogóle w Czechach walczyć, dlatego że no, bardziej czuję się tu rozpoznawalny niż w Polsce.
I really love to fight in Czech Republic. I love the atmosphere and I love the crowds, and it amazes me that I am more recognizable in Czech Republic than in Poland.
So, thanks a lot. First part of press conference is over. And now it's time for our promoters, for Carlos Verma, for a new title holder, and other fighters. Thank you, and see you in the second part of press conference.
Where is this stupid guy? Where is he?
Už měsíce se oba vyzývají a popichují na sociálních sítích.
I beat the best, so that means I'm the best NXT. Pussy ball.
Souboj naprosté elity a dvou v oktagonu neporažených bojovníků.
No doubt this guy can hang with some of the best in the world, and he's proved that now.
Novým šampionem Battle je Matné Sanikice.
A proti němu vyzývatel a současně šampion lehké váhy teď konečně nadejde ten čas, kdy se oba střetnou tváří v tvář.
Oktagon místský čempion Asia, Quella specializátor.
Na Nepelovi roztočí svá kladiva obávaný bomber Vlasto Čepo, který v posledních zápasech válcuje jednoho soupeře za druhý. A chybět nebude ani šampion Oktagon výzvy a velký talent Roman Paulus. To a mnohem víc už 29.4. v Bratislavě na Nepelovi. Daruj zážitek. Lístky v prodeji na Ticketportal.sk.
So welcome everyone on the press conference after tournament Oktagon 41 in Liberec. It was an amazing night behind us, great fights. Arena was sold out. First, that's only two events in many years, in the last many years, which sold out this arena. It's us and the Kabat band, which is amazing, really. Thank you, all the crowd here. It was amazing today. And you pushed forward these guys that fought crazy fights, really very unexpected results of the fights we saw. But still, the event was really amazing and we all enjoyed it. I believe that Carlos Vemola almost delivered some heart attacks for many fans. but still, yeah. So I think with the fight of the night, performance of the night from Tip Sport, it's almost.
Yeah, I got the message. So Tip Sport performance of the night will be split for the first time, I believe. So 2,500 congratulations to Mateusz Strzelčík and 2,500 congratulations to Jonas Magart.
Oh.
And we can start now. Pavel Bartoš, máme Shorties, ahoj.
Tak já začnu šampionem, úplně obligátní otázka pro Magarda, co dělá s bonusem.
So I'll start with the champion. What will you do with the bonus?
I think I'm going to buy my son a big gift. He deserves that. I've been away from him a lot this camp. Been in England and yeah. So I know it's not going to make up for the time I've been away, but you know it's always fun and you know kids, they love toys and stuff. So I'm gonna give it to him, some toys or whatever. Do some things with him. Yeah. And the family, the whole family. So it's going to be invested in the family and family time, 100%.
Ještě na Jonase, vlastně zápas po dlouhé době, po zranění, první obhajoba, tak jaký jsou pocity?
What are your feelings after the match? It's your first title defense. You were also injured. What do you think about it?
I felt it's amazing. What can I say? This is what I've been dreaming of, like finishing it like this. Submissions are cool, decisions are okay. You get something from everything, but everybody loves a good knockout, and yeah, that's what I delivered today. So yeah, it's a relief, but it's also, I knew something like this would come because of the preparation and what I've been seeing during the fight camp and everything. So yeah, it's a nice relief, like every fighter knows when we get the win, but it's not a surprise for me that it happened like this. I'm not surprised.
Ještě na Jonase, vlastně v té pozápasové řeči mluvil o nějakém soupeři, já jsem úplně možná jako nepostík, kdo to byl, jestli chce říct jméno, koho má v hlavě, nebo jaký je teď plán?
So at the end of your speech, you actually mentioned an opponent you would like to fight against. Could you repeat that name, perhaps, or do you not want to disclose it?
Yeah, I would like to name him again. It's a former champion. He's been showing good in other places, and I think he's earned his right to fight me. I think it's a fight that people also want to see, and his name is Anton. What?
Račić.
You're so good at the names.
Yeah, I'm good with the names.
What is it? Račić.
Račić.
Račić. Yeah. So yeah, that's an opponent I've had in mind for a long time, and seen him fight and followed his career. So I think that will be a nice matchup. So, but it's up to Oktagon. I'm here to fight. I'm a Viking. I want to fight everybody. So yeah.
Na Ondru jenom nějaké jako doplnění. Máme Limu podepsanýho nově, tak Račić, Lima, jenom jaký jsou plány?
So a question to Ondra. Now we have Lima signed up on our roster. What are the plans? Račić and Lima, perhaps?
Yeah. I don't know, but I heard the last sentence what he said, that he will fight anybody, so I got something else.
OK. Já přejdu na Gustava. Úplně hloupá otázka, ale co se pokazilo?
Gustavo, dumb question. What went wrong?
Oh, nothing went wrong. He just threw the right punches. You know, we fight with little gloves. You know, people throw punches, people get hit. You know, it's the fight game. There's nothing went wrong. Everything was right. The camp was perfect. You know, just fought threw a great punch. You know, everything went right. It is what it is.
Tomu zápasu předcházel poměrně silný trash talk. Byl nějaký moment, kdy se mu třeba dostalo do hlavy nějakým způsobem, nebo jestli to vnímal a jak případně to vnímal?
Before this fight, we all know there were lots of trash talks. Did it get to your head, or how did you actually see it?
It didn't get to my head. I'm a very confident person that people's opinions and people's what they say don't affect me. I live my life the way I want to live it. I let my judgment, the way I live, influence everything. If people want to say stuff, it's because of their, you know, how they're raised or how they're acting, or they just want to just show. Maybe sell it, you know. I'm just a normal person that just loves to just compete and get better and just help others and inspire people.
Děkuji.
We'll continue doing that.
Já přijdu na Carlose. Carlose, ty si říkal, že vlastně tu svoji formu potom po těch zdravotních problémech budeš hodnotit po tomhle zápase. Tak jak bys vlastně zhodnotil ten zápas a byla ta první minuta divoká vlastně něco, co si potřeboval?
Mluvím česky nebo anglicky?
Anglicky.
Yeah, the first minute was exactly what I didn't need, and that was exactly what my coach was telling me not to do. Don't rush it the first minute, take your time. But I was back after a long time, and the arena went crazy. It was 7,500 people cheering and pushing me forward, so I just went for it. I went forward and I got hit. And when I got hit, I think he rocked me a bit, so I switched on the autopilot, and instead of step back and take my time, I went back in, full on, then he hit me again. So yeah, I think that's, even in the short fight, great experience for me, because that's exactly what I can't do in the O2 arena. Listen to the crowd, get too excited, go forward too quickly. I just have to fight smarter, because Kinsel can't beat me in any aspect of the game. I'm better all around. But if I do a mistake, he's smart enough to quote me on that mistake. I can't make any mistakes with him. So that's something I have to get back to the gym, and I will do on Monday. I'm gonna take tomorrow off, spend day with my kids, and Monday I'm back in sparring, back in training, and working on the mistakes.
Když mluvíš o fanoušcích, vlastně ono se tak přelejvalo skandování, bučení. Jak moc to vnímal a jak třeba čekáš, že ty fanoušci budou reagovat v O2 aréně?
Well, the fans, that's the main motivation. What they really push me forward. I keep going because of the fans. But there was some Kinsel fans, and they was booing. But when I mentioned I have to beat Kinsel, because otherwise I can't be challenging someone so great like Attila Berg. So they start cheering, because even the Kinsel fans, they want to see the fight. Attila Berg versus Vemola. They all want to see it. Everybody want to see it. It's a crazy fight. It's a big fight. But I got to beat Kinsel first. I can't be thinking about fighting such a great champion as Attila is if I can't beat someone like Kinsel is. You know what I mean? So it's a big weight on my shoulders. I have to deliver the win in O2 Arena first. Them gonna bring the big fight again, what everybody wanna see. Even if they like me or they don't like me, they wanna see it. They wanna see me fighting Attila Berg. And I can't be fighting Attila Berg if I can't beat Kinsel. So that's your answer. I have to beat him first. I do that, and then even the haters, even the people what they follow me, everybody gonna come to O2 Arena again and watch the fight.
Já ještě přejdu, vlastně potvrdil se zápas o prozatímní titul mezi Langerem a Popekem. Co ty na to říkáš? A jaký jsou vlastně tvoje plány? Samozřejmě já vím, že těch zápasů máš hodně, ale máš v hlavě tu obhajobu, nebo je to teď úplně jako na druhý koleji a neřešíš to?
My plans are never to sit back and waiting for the big fight. It's not like I'm gonna be fighting Kinsel. I beat him, and then I'm gonna be sitting back and waiting for Attila Berg. I wanna keep going. I wanna be fighting. So if my next opponent is gonna be out of the winner, Popek versus Langer, yeah, I'll do it. I like to keep active. It's not like I'm taking the risks. I want to keep going. It's not, you know, I'm gonna keep going. And we talked about Popek in the past, me fighting him. It didn't happen, so maybe Langer. He showed against Xavier. He's in the great shape. So that's up to Oktagon. But I don't know who I'm gonna fight. All I know, after the Kinsel, I'm not going to sit and wait for Attila. I'm going to just keep going. That's his game. Attila is sitting and waiting for me. All these years, he's just sitting and getting fat and lazy. He will have to start sharpening up, but that's not me. I will keep going, and maybe I even do 2 fights. Maybe on Štvanice, they're going to call me and they will want to fill in some space. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Když jsme ty Štvanice, a přijdu na Ondru, je nějaký update ohledně Štvanice?
About Štvanice, we got some updates, but we will let you know in the end of this month. But yeah, it's better like this.
Zeptám se jinak. Je jistý, že uvidíme nějaký turnaj na konci července, ať už Štvanici nebo kdekoliv jinde?
Jo, yes.
Dobře, děkuju. Ty jsi ještě ve studiu potvrdil náhradníka pro ten zápas, kdyby náhodou se něco stalo, už doufáme, že ne, že to bude Briček. Je to jenom Briček, nebo je to Chadwick? Protože původně jsem mluvil o 3 nějakých možnostech, tak jenom jestli to je jenom Briček i Chadwick, nebo jestli někdo ještě připravený.
Yeah, the replacement for the title fight is Briček. If we go to the situation that somebody from the title fight will be injured and Briček will be injured, then it's going to be probably Chadwick, but we believe it's not going to happen.
A ještě když jsme u titulových bitev, vlastně Palaš tak nějak jako zápasil o potvrzení svý titulový šance, které už jakoby měl. Dneska vlastně Todev předvedl skvělý výkon, dostal se na jeho pozici svým způsobem a je Hatev nějakým způsobem jako jeho soupeř třeba.
So if we're talking about the title fights, Palash, today you showed that you are a contender for the title. What was it like for you today?
Yeah, the question was about Todev mostly, but Lazar said after the fight that he maybe is close to the title fight, and like everybody know, in heavyweight you are always close, 1 or 2 fights in front of this title fight, so I believe this was the first one, so at least one left.
Já ještě přijdu na domácího Honzu Malacha, jenom jestli se chceš ještě vrátit jenom k té váze, já vím, že to je nepříjemný téma, ale jenom jestli k tomu chceš ještě něco říct, protože nevím, jestli jsi měl prostor úplně.
I didn't have the space to talk about it, but yeah, it happened. Listen, when I go down to that lightweight, I don't want to make excuses, but it takes away a lot of energy from me, and I know it's only 2-3 kilos that catch weight from lightweight, but still I feel much more powerful in 73. So we'll see what's gonna happen. Yesterday I dropped. I started to lose weight from 85 kilos because it was a catch weight. So I wasn't, too cautious as I would be doing a lightweight limit. So that might be the mistake, but still.
Ještě k tomu ukončení, soupeř se tam jako možná trošku zlobil, ono v opakovaném záběru bylo vidět, že prostě už v těch problémech skutečně byl. Jak jsi to vnímal tu poslední sekvenci?
With each elbow he went lower and lower. He eventually maybe 2, 3, 4 elbows and he will go out. So perfect stoppage.
Já přejdu ještě na Vaška. Vašku, co se ti honilo hlavou, když jsi skončil na zádech, měl si soupeře na sobě, tak jenom, že situace se opakovala, co běželo hlavou v tu chvíli?
Nothing special. I just I fuck it up again. I doesn't listen my corner. I doesn't listen my coach. So now I have to work it up. So and I was lazy and I don't want to stand up. Just lay down because I wasn't know he's not that good on the ground. So he can actually he doesn't move. He just stay in guard and don't move like on the sides and do like that stuff. So I tried to elbows. Then referee put us up. I don't know why actually. I think he was okay with he work all the time, the Matias, and it doesn't stop actually. That's why I was surprised why he stop us and put us stand up. But for me it was much better. I'm stand upper. I hit the left with the left. He was just straight down, and then few knees, and that's it.
Já jenom využiju vlastně toho zmínky o rozhodčích. Nevím, já jsem neslyšel komentář, jak jste viděli zápas Hajdar Pašič Fošum. Skončilo to remízou.
No, Hajdar Pašič against Fošum. I don't know about guys in English commentary, but I saw we said that it's gonna be probably 2-1 to Hajdar Pašič. But yeah, we are not the judges, so there's always possible that he really don't have that first round because Fošum was trying to submit him 2 times. It's not a robbery in my eyes. Like I don't like the draws. You should to make the decision, but yeah, close fight.
A ještě, když už Paolo se tam chytá mikrofonu, už mám dlouho připravenou otázku, dneska se zase hodí vlastně v kontextu zápase Palaše i Zavady s Popekem. Co se dělá s kanvasem vlastně po zápasech? Máte si nějaký plány, nebo se to čistí, nebo jenom mě zajímá, jako co se s tím děje?
Většinou se to zahazuje. Most of the time the canvas after the fight, when it's too bloody or everything, we just throw away. But yeah, we are planning to cut it on small pieces and
Já chtěl ptát právě, jestli nemáte v plánu.
Yeah, this is the plan.
Dobře, děkuji.
Hi guys. Jonas, when we spoke together a few weeks ago, you said that you want to see the best Gustavo Lopez. Did you see him? Did you see the best?
I feel I saw a very relaxed Gustavo in there. It looked like he had a good overview in the fight, and it looked like he enjoyed being in there. So you cannot ask me. I don't know. You have to ask him. But from what it sounds, he has been having a good camp and everything. And yeah, so I think it was the best Gustavo I met in there. I was just bet on this night. So this is the sport. This is how we live. Like he said, it's small gloves, and it just take one good punch to change the whole fight, and that's what happened today.
You trained in Manchester, and Oktagon is going to Manchester. So are you aiming for the tournament?
I would like to. It's like a second home for me, Manchester. So if they're coming to Manchester, I will definitely push to be there. I want to stay active this year. I was having a long layoff, and that's not normally me. I'm always in the gym and stuff. So yeah, let's make it happen. It's like a second home to me. I love the English people, and they don't really get my humor, but it's okay. We'll figure it out.
Okay, thank you, Jonas. Já se tam na pár otázek promotérů. Will Matavo get another chance?
I don't know now. We have to speak together with Al. I don't want to say nothing bad, especially after I recognize what happens to him, like just a few weeks ago. But Al is always perfect in the fight. He's always dangerous, but he never deliver on the weight in, yeah? So we have to figure it out, but I respect him as a fighter, as a human, as a really nice guy, he always been, but we also have to be professionals. So I can make no excuse, because I will not make excuse for other fighters. So we have to really talk about it, and then we will see.
In which weight class?
Yeah, that's the part of the discussion. Maybe lightweight.
Okay.
What do you think, Al?
I like that answer.
Last question for you. There was a situation with Mate Sanikidze, 14 days prior to fight. So, is he okay? Is he available to go to Czechia and fight?
You mean through the prison?
Can he travel from Georgia?
Yeah, we can arrange everything.
Okay.
We normally smuggling people, so it's nothing special to us. We got some experience from COVID times.
Okay, last question for you. Are you open? Would you like to stay in Oktagon when you hear that you have to discuss?
Like the boss said, we're gonna have to make this discussion, and we'll figure it out from there.
And do you feel the energy and the passion to continue with the career of a fighter, because you have a job, full-time job? So,
if you love something, you put your all in it, right? Even if you have a full-time job, a lot of people here have families. They sacrifice their family to fight full-time. I love fighting, but there's some bump in the road that I got to take care of, and I'll be better next time.
Thank you.
Okay, Patrick Čepic, eSports Deník Sport. I have a question for Al. Carlos Vemola said that the weight mistake, it was on purpose from your side. So what's your opinion on that?
I don't know, man. It's not on purpose, but I know I missed weight twice, and it's on me. Okay. I did everything that I could. I did my water loading perfectly from Sunday to Monday, and then the 24-hour plane ride, it's how it kills me. So I don't blame him for saying that.
Okay, now question for Gustavo Lopez. What do you think about the next direction of the career of your opponent, Magard? Because you were in the UFC, so is he the guy who can be the big world star?
Yeah. Today was a great fight for him. You know, like I said, small punches. He moves good. You know, really can't remember much of this fight. I gotta go back and watch it, but you know, good job for him. We're managed by the same manager. Ruby is an amazing guy. He's gonna make sure we're taken care of, regardless. So it is what it is. Yeah, good guy. I hope everything goes well.
And Jonas, what about your future goals? Do you want to be in the UFC one day, or?
My future lays with Oktagon. I signed a new contract with Oktagon, and I'm very, very happy about that. And I feel like the future is Oktagon at this moment. What they bring to the table and just the fans and the shows is unbelievable. So it's just as boring as it sounds. It's one fight at a time, but that's how it is. But I'm very, very happy and pleased with being with Oktagon. It's like, yeah, it's so professional and yeah, just overall good people. So that's where my focus is, rising in here.
Okay, thank you. That's all for me.
You're welcome.
Yeah, clap your hands. Don't shy.
No, I would like to just say that thank you, Jonas, for these your words. And from our side, it's similar. Like that's where we are aiming. Like we want to perform, we want to be bigger in whole Europe, but to like for what just he said right now. So that's where we are aiming, and we're happy he's saying that. That's where we are. That's what's our goal in Europe, and the fighters will be staying because they will see or believe, like us, that we are the next big thing here.
Any other question? Jo.
Dobrý večer, Marek Hruška, FightLife.cz. Já mám 2 otázky. První otázka je na Alamatava. V tom prvním kole, když rozdal ty údery, tak vlastně jak on to viděl z jeho pohledu, že dopadly ty údery vlastně na Carlose?
Question for you. Almatavao, in the first round you hit Carlos a few times. How do you think he reacted to these hits? How was he affected by them?
I felt like I got him good, but he had his composure and he did exactly what he trained for, and he put his game plan and he came out on top on this fight.
Myslím si, že jsem ho dostal celkem dobře, ale je vidět, že se na tento fight opravdu dobře připravil a že zkrátka dnes byl lepší.
Děkuji. Pak bych se ještě zeptal rád Jonase Magarda, jestli ho vlastně překvapilo, že v prvním kole se Gustavo nepokusil vlastně o takedown, že se nepokusil ho vzít na zem v prvním kole.
Jonas, question for you. Were you surprised that in the first round Gustavo didn't try to do a takedown?
No, I was not so surprised. I knew he was going to come in and bang first round. That's what he always do. He likes to put on a show. So, and again, it is 5 rounds, and wrestling can be hard for 5 rounds, 5 minutes, 25 minutes. And I know I'm a hard guy to take down. And if you get me down, it's more if you can hold me down. And I'm very, very hard to hold down as well. So, we never know anything in fighting, but we thought that he was going to come in and stand, and that's what happened. Yeah. But we were prepared everywhere.
Ne, překvapilo mě to. Já jsem samozřejmě věděl, že Gustavo do toho půjde naplno už v prvním kole, ale samozřejmě se jednalo o 5 kol a je těžké se vlastně udržet aktivní všech 5 kol. Ale samozřejmě já jsem věděl, že jakmile mě schodí, tak není otázka toho, jak mě schodí, ale spíše se mě udrží dole.
Děkuji, thanks.
Dobrý večer, Tomáš Honzejk, Liberecký deník. Já bych měl otázku na Honzu Malacha. Po dlouhé době si zápasil doma, tak jak jsi to užil, jaká byla atmosféra?
Yeah, it was a great night, full of unexpected performances. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to do it again next year.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
To byla moje další otázka na vás, pánové. Ondro, Pavle, next year. Vrátí se Oktagon do Liberce? Líbilo se vám tady?
Jo, určitě se nám to líbilo. Máme už nějak namalovanou tu mapu na ten rok 2024. Je tam hodně turnajů, hodně krajín, takže je to něco, o čem vlastně přemýšláme, takže v této chvíli to nepotvrdíme, ale jo, páčilo se nám tu, ne? Myslím, že to bylo fakt jako skvělý. Vypredali jsme tu arénu, takže to o něčem svědčí.
Yeah, Paul said that we sold out the arena and we like Liberec a lot, so we will come back maybe next year. That's it?
I have a last question. Sorry, just a quick question. Gustavo, are you staying in Oktagon? Will you fight here?
Yeah, I signed a new contract with Oktagon for a couple more fights. So we're just gonna stay active and get back to the belt. Yeah, just keep fighting. We'll do this again.
Já můžu poslední, jestli nějaký info o Andreasovi Raškovi, protože tam to ukončení bylo hodně tvrdý, pak bylo nějaký staré video, že ho odváželi na nosítkách, samozřejmě jako byl při vědomí, tak jenom jestli nějaký update.
Andres Raška, after his bad injury, I would say, but after the last information, he's supposed to be okay, and doctors sent him on his back home, and he's resting at the room in a hotel. So he's supposed to be okay, even if it doesn't look like that.
Yeah, I heard that his jaw just pumped out and then back, so that was probably the thing. Okay. But it's just the first opinion of doctor from the cage, so I'm not sure that it's the correct one.
Děkuji.
Okay, guys. So if this is it, then thank you, the viewers, thank the media, thanks the fighters, obviously the whole the teams, everyone. Congrats to the winners, all the respects for the losers, but you will win next time. Thank you a lot, and see you in Bratislava in 2 weeks.
Where is this stupid guy? Where is he?
Už měsíce se oba vyzývají a popichují na sociálních sítích.
I beat the best, so that's me. I'm the best NXT. Pussy ball.
Souboj naprosté elity a dvou v oktagonu neporažených bojovníků.
No doubt, this guy can hang with some of the best in the world, and he's proved that now.
A novým šampionem Battle váhy Mate Sanikice.
A proti němu vyzývatel a současně šampion lehké váhy teď konečně nadejde ten čas, kdy se oba střetnou tváří v tvář.
Oktagon šíbínský champion našia, koilla v kysymys zaatuar.
Na Nepelovi roztočí svá kladiva obávaný bomber Vlasto Čepo, který v posledních zápasech válcuje jednoho soupeře za druhým. A chybět nebude ani šampion Oktagon výzvy a velký talent Roman Paulus. To a mnohem víc už 29.4. v Bratislavě na Nepelovi. Daruj zážitek. Lístky v prodeji na Ticketportal.sk.
Já už nemusím nikomu nic dokazovat, mě už si stačí jenom dívat.
Jediná sázkovka, u které můžeš sledovat všechny zápasy NHL, Oktagonu a Tipsport Extraligy. A k tomu samozřejmě také český a světový fotbal, tenis, basketbal, e-sporty, další MMA a spoustu jiných sportů. Tipsport, největší nabídka sportovních přenosů.
Enormná sila, majstrovské umenie a nadľudský prach bolesti. Oktagon vám prináša Sport.sk.
Na svet a tento program sa nepozeráme čierno-bielo. Sme Refresher, hlas modernej generácie.
Dopřej si vrcholy s kvalitní podporou produktů pro aktivní život. Produkty Fit for You najdeš v každé drogerii Teta v celé České republice. Fit for You.